Expected just a very short time ago, Senate Republicans blocked a House bill to fund the government until at least December the 3rd. They'll try again. Congress has until Friday to approve the funding, or it's lights out. NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Leanne Caldwell on the top story at the bottom of the hour. Leanne, the congressional tradition of fighting over government funding is alive and well.
It sure is, Shepard. And the Senate just voted on a government funding bill just moments ago, and Senate Republicans blocked that vote. The reason is because attached to it was a suspension of the debt limit. Republicans have said that they will provide no votes to any government funding bill as long as that suspension of the debt limit is included. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell does say, though, that he would vote to fund the government as long as it was what we call a clean government funding bill, no strings attached, no suspension of the debt limit. So Democrats now have to come up with a plan B. We don't know what that plan is just yet, but they only have 3 days to figure it out as government funding runs out at midnight on September 30th. Now, all of this is happening while Democrats are also haggling over how to pass this bipartisan infrastructure bill and this multi-trillion-dollar mega bill of human infrastructure projects. Now, that is extremely complicated. The House wants to pass the bipartisan bill as early as this week. Progressives are saying they won't vote for it unless they also get a vote on this major mega bill. Well, Senator Joe Manchin keeps on complicating these efforts. He told me earlier today that he's not yet on board, and one of the reasons he's concerned about an entitlement mentality. Let's listen.
I'm concerned about basically a society moving towards more of an entitlement mentality versus a rewarding mentality. That's it in a nutshell.
And Joe Manchin is a critical player here. Even though the House is haggling over this, they need the support of all 50 Democrats in the Senate, and they don't have that without Senator Manchin. Shepard.
Maybe the most powerful guy in the district. Thank you.
Yeah.
We did.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Racha, Kodash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder of this camp as well, Aharawan Ban Yesharala. Salutations to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm Nakar Harab Ban Yasharala, coming out of the Lions Den camp of Yasharala here in Jacksonville, Florida. Not today, I'll be coming out with a little quick hit. And as you can see, these conservatives and these what would you call them, conservatives and liberals, or these Republicans and these Democrats, they are split, and this is just a house divided amongst itself. And these Democrats, they're trying to save this place. They're trying to keep America or Babylon going, but according to the scriptures, that's just not gonna happen. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain, if so, she may be healed. So this place is suddenly destroyed. And right now, they're trying to increase the debt ceiling and quantitative easing, QE 1, 2, and 3, and stuff like that. And they're divided. And they're trying to heal this place, but if it were possible, this place would be healed. But it's not possible. Verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the sky. So this place would have been healed with all the deals and the bipartisan pacts and all this other stuff that his just new speak that Esau do. If this place would have been healed a long time ago. But it cannot be healed. So guess what? Everybody in basically every country that has a vested interest in Babylon, i.e. America, they're gonna start departing and walking away from this place and going back to their own countries, or dealing with other countries and cutting America out. And see, these Dems, they're trying to heal America, but it ain't gonna happen. And now they're trying to push this bipartisan bill, as you've seen. and the conservatives, i.e. the Republicans, they not having it. So this is Luke chapter 11 verse 17, and of course, this was Yahushua, talking with the wicked scribes and Pharisees. But again, this is Luke chapter 11 verse 17. It says, but he, knowing their thoughts, said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and a house divided against a house falleth. So there you go. And this is a house divided against a house. These Dems trying to get something, trying to get a deal, and the Republicans are like, nah, we ain't doing it. We don't even want to. Nah, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? And so now it's a fire being put up under, as a matter, it's a fire being put under these Democrats and under these Republicans, really. And like my elder said, this camp, he was saying that the Republicans don't want to help because they want this to fall in the Democrats' hands, so they can be like, see, that's what happened when you let Democrats run a country and stuff like that. It's all just the blame game and finger pointing, but it's a house divided, and this place is very much divided against itself. So hell, it started on division. You had the North against the South. Then after that, and it went to the Democrats and the Republicans, or the Dixiecrats and the Republicans. Now you got conservative and liberal. These are divisions. They're not one. So this house been divided against itself, and it was only a matter of time for this place falls. One more verse. Verse 18, it says, if Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? So if Satan be divided against himself, if Esau be divided against himself, how can his kingdom stand? It's not going to stand. As you see, we're witnessing the Most High making his words come to fruition. And it's a beautiful thing to see the Most High's work happening before your very eyes. But again, if Satan be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? I'm just going to finish it out. Because you say that I cast out devils through Beelzebub, and that's what, he was just speaking to the scribes and the Pharisees, because they were saying, oh, he casting out devils basically they were saying he casting out devils through the devil. And that's just not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But he was cutting them like he normally do, But yeah, this is a kingdom divided, and we watching the fall happen slowly but surely. And with that, shalom.